the puck to the corner, and this cleans up the front of the net, and really no trash or second shot opportunity.
Lots of time left in this period. The game is still scoreless. Babbitt's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Makes the save. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Look at the attack, and the fans are loving this right now. And they finally clear the zone. And here they go the other way. Moves it quickly over to Babin. He carries the puck up along the wing. Quick pass to Ritchie. A chance! Stones him on the play. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck leaves the zone. Now a quick pass to Nickel. Broken up at center. The Serpents gain possession. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Here's a chance. Makes the save. Cool and calm under pressure. Handles the puck at the point. And that goes off course off a bar. Scores! And just like that, we got our first of the game countered and we have a broadcast headset on.
I was just putting it on, James. That was incredibly fast, and the coach couldn't have drawn it up any quicker. They say, hey, let's get off to a good start. I'd say they just did.
Been pushing hard here early in this first period, and look at that. Their hard work pays off for the goal.
There's so many mini-games within a game, James, and to start the period, you can look at it as one. And they have certainly dominated in that area, and that when you start the game like this, you dictate the pace, and that's exactly what they wanted to do and send a strong message to their away opponent that when you come into our barn, you're not going away with a W.
Slides the puck into the offensive zone. Here's a feed in front. She denies that opportunity. Scooped up along the wall by Fantilli. Gain momentum up along the side. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. And they send it down the ice. Brooklyn's got a hold of it against the wall. The Serpents will play from the defensive zone. From point blank. Denies him in close.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
Easily turned away by the glove. Tries to feed it over to Fabro. Slides into Olivier. With possession along the wall. Scrum along the wall. And some good footwork to kick it away. And he loses control of the puck. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. And now he tries to get it across to Olivier. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Pad save with ease. Off the goaltender and in. That's a goal.
Those are the type of goals that surprise you, and she thought she had it. She was looking for it, and it winds up in the back of her net. You know, the body language on that one says it all, including the bench.
The Blue Jackets gave one up early here in period number one, but almost as quickly they get it right back.
Well, they've stayed the course here, and halfway through the period, I feel like they're just finding their legs and they're getting into rhythm. Sometimes it takes you a little bit to get into it here, James. They found it.
Oh, look at this chance! Single stop by Rock. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Babin's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Moves the puck. Wide of the net, he missed.
Well, you recognize that it's a game of inches, James, and this is on full display right here. This is a great shot. Doesn't miss by much, but it's a miss all the same.
Freeze has it and freezes the play. Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. Off the draw, they take possession. Receives the pass. Brooklyn's got the puck. Quick feed to Ritchie. Shot. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Fantilli's lugging the puck. Columbus has it against the half wall. Wow, she may have just prevented a goal.
Well, that's a huge block, taking away a grade A scoring chance, but you have to have courage and a willingness to get in front of it.
Brooklyn's taking possession in their own end. Picks up the puck in his own end. Went for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways. And that's turned to side-by threes.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
Slides it diagonally to Johnson. Takes the pass. Denies him on the play. Up along the wing. Columbus looks to move the puck from their own end. Slides it across to Johnson. And that's just out of reach. Just a simple save by Rock. Brooklyn's got possession here in their own end. Takes the feed. Puts it on them. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by threes.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you have to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Angles it over to Voronkov. Handles the pass. And now he angles it across to Goodbranson. Fires it, and that's broken up. Oki's moving the puck through his own zone. And he slides it quickly to Jonas. The Serpents are in transition. Brooklyn's got the puck against the boards. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Freeze. Well past the midway mark of this period, we are all tied up in this one. Coyle's won the draw here in the defensive zone. Passes over to Provorov. And now he moves it to Olivier. Brooklyn's got possession of the puck. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Moves it to Nickel. Makes the save! Passes it to Coyle. Smart heads up play to intercept the pass. And he comes up with the save! From off the wall and onto his stick. Here they come on the attack. Brooklyn's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Denies him on the one-timer. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Brooklyn's got the puck along the wall. Here they come up along the wing. They've got numbers here. The Blue Jackets gain possession in their own end.
You got to figure he knows about this next milestone. He's only one goal away.
Here's a chance at first. He scores! What a play!
There's always the question why before a goal is scored. So let's go back and just have a look at the way they defended in their own zone here. Yes, they gave up a high-danger opportunity, but in transition, they were able to capitalize when they got going north, and they were able to get a good chance on net.
The Blue Jackets are making the most of their opportunities here in this opening frame with the early lead.
Yeah, it's been back and forth play here, and they've competed. James, it's been a good game, but now they get the go-ahead goal so they can play with more confidence.
Columbus has won the draw, and they take possession in the neutral zone. And he slides it quickly to Davis. Drills them! The Blue Jackets have it now. Puck picked up by Werenski. Here's a short pass to Aston Reese. Great save right there! control of the puck. Great pass off the boards. Moves it quickly over to Davis. And a stick in the leg deflects that one away. Great glove save.
Well, this save looks easier than it actually is. I mean, when you have a shooter right in the slot and you know that you've got to find a way to get your glove on it, you got to be fast, you got to be quick and show those reflexes. He does that and makes the save.
Past the midway mark of the frame, the Blue Jackets are hanging on to this one-goal lead. They'd love to add another. With the stop. Nice speed from the boards. And Foley's best friend comes up big again as it goes off the outside of the frame.
Brooklyn's players are frustrated. They know that you don't get the great looks all the time in a game, and they also know how close this one is. They have to find a way to stay confident, continue with the game plan as they press towards the offensive zone.
Directs it on over to Jonas. Brooklyn's in on the offensive attack now. Columbus has it in their own zone. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Quick feed to Jonas. The Serpents will play it in their own end. Dropped him in the open ice. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Brooklyn's got it along the wall. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
Slides the puck up from the left side. Tried to get 2-2 with it and loses possession. The Blue Jackets have it from their own end. Brooklyn's got a hold of the puck now. Shot on net. Great save by Freeze.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
The Blue Jackets gain control of the puck against the wall. And they'll dump it in. Grabbed along the board by Aston Reese. Feeds it over. Nice defensive robbery on that. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. Olivier's carrying it ahead. Columbus looks to get things going down with the puck. Delayed penalty coming up here. Whistle blows, stopping the play. The Blue Jackets will be forced to serve 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Well, specialty teams are going to be put to task, and the PK has to find a way to kill this clock here, James. Late in the frame, they want to get to the intermission and find a way to reset to come out in the next period.
Power play unit comes out for the face-off.
Well, they create a power play opportunity with hard work, and now it's an opportunity to get back in this game, James. Finding a way to move the puck quickly and create seams to get shots on net.
Oakey's got it behind his own net. And the puck's booted away. And it's kicked away. Brooklyn's got the puck along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Miller. Great read in the offensive zone by Jenner. And a great save. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Passes it in front. And that's stopped. Toss it up on the play. There's back-to-back saves. Columbus has it in the defensive end. Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. Takes the feed from his own end.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
And they get the puck out of the defensive end. The Serpents from their own end will go for a quick change here. Brooklyn's on the attack. And a busted stick on the shot. Trying to clear. And the puck clears the zone.
That's why you want players with active sticks on your PK, James. They can close quickly and they can corral the puck and just fire it down the ice.
Moves inside! Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
Well, on a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next, right here. A chance for both teams to refuel. They are back on the ice, and period number 2 is about set to go. Brooklyn's going to have to work quickly here on this man advantage if they hope to strike. Penalty has expired. Both sides back to even strength. Freeves elects to hang on for the whistle, and as a defender, do you like these sorts of moves by your goalie?
Yeah, I don't mind it at all, James. I mean, when your goaltender elects to hold on when they haven't been busy, and when you have a lead and you know you can protect it, I don't mind it at all.
Oh, great read coming in off the wing to come up with the puck on her part. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Marchenko's gaining momentum. Brooklyn's got the puck in their own end. Gaining momentum along the wing. And that was stopped. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. The Serpents can't get discouraged here. They've had more shots on goal. They've been the better team so far, despite trailing in the second. Here's a chance! Dives down low to block it. Slides the puck across to Johnson. And not much on that one. The Serpents gain possession along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Nickel. The Blue Jackets have a hold of it in the defensive zone. And they continue to apply pressure here. Here they come on the attack down the right side. Passes it over. Trying to shake the defender. He's in the clear. Denies him on the breakaway. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up.
Freeves was the task on that last save, a primetime example that he is in it to win it right now. I mean, that's a high-danger, grade-A chance that he's able to keep out of the net.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. It's 2-1. The Blue Jackets win the draw here in their own end. Makes a save. Right in the slot. Oh, it stops again. Moves the puck up to Jenner. Olivier's moving it ahead. Davis moves it ahead. The Blue Jackets look to start the transition game. The Serpents have it against the wall. Denies him with a save. The Serpents have it in the offensive end. Brooklyn's got the puck along the wall. Turned aside by Freeves. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Brooklyn's looking to convert on some of these chances. They've had plenty of opportunities, but have been snake-bitten thus far. The Serpents win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Oh, tries to put it on the corner and just missed that one.
Well, hockey is a game of inches, and a great shot just misses.
The Blue Jackets gain control of the puck. Moves the puck over to Werenski. Voronkhov's going to play it against the half wall. Oh, she gets a piece of it to make the save.
One way to help your D out and clear the net front, steer the puck to the corner. Excellent rebound control.
In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Still lots of time left here in this frame. It's a 2-1 game. Brooklyn's got it and they're on the attack. Sends it out in front. And he denies it. Great opportunity there. Columbus takes hold of the puck. Sends a pass over. Brooklyn's regained possession of the puck. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. And that shot dies in traffic. Ritchie's got the puck in his own zone. Here he is. Takes the shot. And a good save on the play as action continues.
I always say, to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. As we look at this last save, this looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
Brooklyn's trailing at the midway mark of this one, but it's not for a lack of scoring chances. All sorts of shots, just no finish. The Blue Jackets win the draw on their own end. Looks to pass it to Wood. Brooklyn's looking to break out of their own end. And now it's grabbed by Provorov. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Aston Reese. Right in the open ice, that one's picked off. Denied by the glove as the puck hops along. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Brooklyn's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Quick pass to Oki. Handles the puck. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Takes the feed at center for the right wing. Columbus on the attack. And she stops that one. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. And they take possession off the draw here at their own end. Brooklyn's gained the line and into the zone. Quick feed to Goodbranson. Oh, look at this. The Blue Jackets carried along the wall. From the right side, moves it up ahead. Columbus looks to move the puck from their own end. Here they come on the attack down the left side. Handles the pass from the right side. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The Blue Jackets are clinging to a 2-1 lead. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. And he takes the dish. Great defensive effort with the stick. Moves it to Torres. Steps across the blue line. With authority. Brooklyn's got the puck. Through center. Back at the point, he set it up. With the blast. Absolutely no fear to get in front of the slap shot. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Handles a sweet feed. Columbus gains a hold of possession. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. Looks to get the puck over to Olivier. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Across the line along the left wall. And they got caught up in traffic and hits a stick. The Blue Jackets will play it through the neutral zone. Simple glove save by Roth. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Brooklyn's been the busier team offensively with way more shots on goal, but they still trail in the second. Good job tangling up his opponent here. Gains the zone. And there's the save.
Greaves has been great tonight, James. I mean, he's really peppered in his own zone, but he's finding the puck. He's out battling his opponent, and it's a reason it's a tight game.
Moves the puck along the half wall. And that's a smart heads-up play by Coyle. And the puck's knocked loose. Here's a short pass to Coyle. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Puck scooped up by Miller. Here's a chance in front. Stopped by the goaltender. Here's a chance to get it out of their own end. And he moves the puck across the blue line out of the defensive zone. Taken along the wall by Severson. Pass to Wood. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. The Serpents take it along the wing. And that one's turned away. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. More than half the frame has been played here. It's a 2-1 hockey game. Babins won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. The Blue Jackets gain possession in their own end. Moves it quickly over to Aston Reese. Shot! Nice save from point-blank range.
I always say goaltenders have something special about them, and you have to want to be in that position to stand in front of a shot like this. She does it, and she makes the save.
Broken up at center by Babin. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle.
Loses a timely hit here, James. He knows they're down, they're trailing in this one, but they are not out of it. So if everyone can elicit some sort of response on their next shift, they can rally the troops and they can get back in this thing.
The Serpents need to start finding a way to finish on some of these chances here late in the second. Brooklyn's won the faceoff. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
As an athlete, you always want to try and contribute and get things going for your team, and especially when you trail, you want to ignite a spark. Unfortunately, though, they tried it a little too much there, and it gets taken away.
Brooklyn's gained possession along the boards. They've got the defense outnumbered. And that pass attempt is deflected. Off the outside of the iron. Penalty coming up here. The Serpents have been handed 2 for interference.
It's tough to be behind the 8 ball on the PK when you're trailing by 1. Sometimes it feels like wasted time, James. It's not wasted, though. You got to get back to even strength, and maybe you can have a power kill in there as well. Generate some momentum.
Guys, this power play, as we know, is ranked toward the bottom of the league, but that's not for us to remind them of. That's the coach's job. They've got a huge opportunity here. We know they've been working hard. Let's see if they can put that work to the test.
From the open ice, they gain the line. A chance in front. They score! And just like that, we are tied.
Well, great defense leads to offense. At least that's what I'm going to say as a former defender, James, who was only on the PK. They attack the puck, and they get an opportunity, and they get the shorty. Well, the shorty just shows you how quickly the game can change. You're down by a goal. You want to make sure that the deficit isn't 2 and kill it off. And you wind up going the other way and getting the shorty, which winds up being the equalizer.
The Serpents have set this up to be a dramatic one tonight.
They put themselves in a good position here at the end of the second period. Listen, it ain't easy to get goals in this game, but they got the equalizer, and it's a nice step heading into the third period.
And they win that neutral zone draw. Off the wall and right to the stick. Nice play. Huge steal in his own end. Puck clears the zone. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Through pass ahead.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
Brooklyn's penalty killer's got a hold of it. Quick pass to Marchenko. Again, the denial by the goaltender.
I love how aggressive she is and the way she plays the shot from the inner slot. She makes herself as big as possible, intimidating the shooter.
Nichols ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Brooklyn's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. Puts it in deep. Takes the feed. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Grabs the puck here in their own end. And they get that puck down the ice. Out of midair, he swats it down to the ice. The Blue Jackets move it ahead. And the puck skips away after that move.
He is so dangerous when the puck is on his stick in the offensive zone, but he tries one too many moves and he loses the puck.
Works it across to Jenner. Sends the pass over. Columbus plays it against the boards. The Serpents have it now. Quick pass across to Davis. Trying to clear the puck from his own end. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. Here in the late goings of the period, it's all tied up. Brooklyn's won the draw. Columbus can't connect on the power play, and not to mention they give up a shorthanded goal as well.
Sometimes when you're on a power play, you can get caught cheating. I think you have a lot more time than you do, and it winds up in the back of their net. That's a tough one.
Great heads-up play in the defensive zone. Picked off. The Blue Jackets move the puck in the defensive zone. Quick feed to Marchenko. Columbus plays the puck along the boards. What a steal in his own end. Swing and a miss. sounds the horn, bringing the second period to an end. All right, they say 3 is the magic number. Period number 3 is coming up next. Both teams seem fresh after that second intermission. We're ready to drop the puck on period number 3. The next goal will be a critical one as we are still tied, getting underway here in the third. Shot! Stopped with ease. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Picks it up, and they turn on the pressure. And that's blocked from someone in front. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Puck grabbed by Babin. Moves it to Nickel. Stopped by the goaltender.
Reeves has been dialed in between the fights here tonight. James just find that he's tracking the puck extremely well, controlling his rebound, and making the tight save when he needs to. One of the things I love about this is that it helps with your structure. You're not running around in your own zone. You know where that puck is going to go, and you can get out with ease.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We got a tie game. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. With the steal. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there. Puck is frozen and they get a stoppage in play. A critical face-off looming here. Let's see if they can maintain that offensive momentum.
Well, you know that the defensive side is vulnerable right now with a tired tender. And on the offensive side, you got to recognize that vulnerability and you have to attack the net.
Werenski's got control of it now behind the cage. Across the line and on the attack. Tosses it to Nickel. And he takes the feed. Here's a short pass to Torres. The Blue Jackets gain possession. Columbus has the puck. Moves it quickly over to Johnson. Taken by Nickel. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Went for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways.
Nickel's really close to pulling off a fantastic move, but a little too much, and she loses the puck.
Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Broken up with a little physicality.
I really loved his game tonight here, James. Let's have a look at some highlights of his game. I mean, he's been outstanding with and without the puck, creating scoring chances for his line mates. Just look at the way he uses his hands to deke around his opponent to get to the net. It hasn't come yet, but you got to figure he's going to get on the score sheet soon.
Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. Columbus wins the draw here in the offensive zone.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you got your opponent on their heels after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
And he takes the feed. Skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Fires it on net. Makes the save as he gets a piece of it with the glove. The Blue Jackets gain possession along the wall. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. A little dipsy doodle and he loses possession of the puck.
But he's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries one too many, James, and he loses the puck.
Big stop by the keeper.
Reeves takes away an excellent scoring chance. He certainly looks dialed in, playing extremely well.
On the attack along the boards. And he loses control here. And he takes the pass. Quick pass to Sillinger. Columbus plays it along the wing. Brooklyn's got it in their own zone. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Intercepts it at center. There's the physical side. Stars! And we take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management
Brooklyn's got the go-ahead goal here in period number 3.
Well, and they'll certainly want to win this face-off, James, because they've dominated in terms of possession. When they get it, they don't give it up easily. That's how they scored that last goal.
Coyle's got it against the boards. Centering pass in front. Takes a shot. She says no way to that. Puck sent over to Davis. Takes a shot. And he rings the post.
Brooklyn's coaches will be happy with this game so far, James. They're generating a lot of shots. They're in the lead. Yeah, they've run them off the post a number of times, but you got to expect when you have possession and you're driving the net, you're going to get another one.
Scooped up along the wall by Voronkov. Denies him on the slapper.
Gordon's doing a great job of playing fast in this game and closing quickly on his opponent. Anytime you put your opponent in a vulnerable spot, you squeeze and you hit like that, you're going to create turnovers. That's exactly what happens and the reason why it results in offense and the goal.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. 3-2 is where we're sitting. Brooklyn's won the draw. Quick feed to Davis. Moves around along the half wall. From the point, they take control of it. Three unanswered goals, and as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas, and you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they've worn their opponent down. Now they've got to keep the pedal to the metal.
The Serpents continue to lead here in this third period. They've been the busier team offensively. And off the draw, they win the faceoff. The Serpents have it now. Lays the body into that play. Columbus has it in their own zone. They fight for it along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Voronkov. Moves it up through the middle from the right. Laying the body. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Picked up along the wall by Werenski. Takes a shot, and that's blocked in traffic. The Blue Jackets have the puck now. Brooklyn's got a hold of it along the wall. Battling for it along the boards. Brooklyn's got the puck in the defensive end. Skates to the crease. Oh, what a save!
That doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save. Reeves is such a technically sound goaltender. He's able to make that save look easy and redirects the puck to the corner, getting it out of the line of fire so that everyone can reset and look to hound it for retrieval.
Past the midway mark in this period. Brooklyn's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Off the draw, they take possession. Brooklyn's got a hold of the puck. Here's a centering pass. Another pass. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Slides the puck over. Quick shot. And makes the save. Haynes stick handling in his own zone. Moves it to Provorov. Slides it on over to Sillinger. Here's a short pass to Miller. Brooklyn's in now. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. And he's knocked off the puck there. Toss it up in the neutral zone. Picked up along the boards by Aston Reese. Brooklyn's got a hold of it against the wall. Love that hit. The Blue Jackets going to work on offense. Pass across to Jordan. And now it's over to Ritchie. Here's a shot. Turned aside with a glove. Freezes the puck, and we've got a critical face-off coming up now.
Well, and this is a great decision late in the game to be able to just pounce on the puck, really read the temperature of his team and get a much-needed face-off.
Babbitt's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Great save on the one-timer. Here's a chance on the breakaway. And she just gets a piece of it and will continue play here. Pinned up along the boards. She takes the feed. Brooklyn's crossed the line and on the attack. Columbus looks to move the puck from their own end. Coyle's got it in the defensive end. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Grabs control of it at the point. And the puck's kicked free. Coyle's taking it from his own end. Puck dumped in. She handles the pass. Brooklyn's got the puck at center. The Blue Jackets have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Takes the saucer pass. Shakes off the coverage. Slides it back to the blue line. Played big in the moment there. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off.
Last save was incredible as we have a look at it. Any goalie coach is going to tell you that a goaltender is tracking well when they make this save. They know where the high danger areas are. They read it perfectly, and she does exactly that to keep it out of the net.
In the final moments of this period, Brooklyn's been the better club as they hold a 4-2 lead at this point. Jordan's won the draw here and they'll go on the attack. Great hits on play with the stick by Fantilli. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Torres scoops it up here inside the defensive zone. Hammers one from the point. Oh, and an even bigger save on the slapper. Columbus with possession in their own zone. And that play's broken up. Brooklyn's going to play it from the corner. Columbus has it behind the cage. And down he goes as the puck goes free. The Serpents played along the wing. And that's a smart heads-up play by Fantilli.
That's both poor puck and game management, James. When you're up, you want to make sure that you protect the lead. Just a product of trying to do too much there. Sometimes the safe play is the best one.
There's the whistle. Offside is the call.
Stutzla's done a great job of staying the course in this game here, James. You know, he could let the multiple opportunities that he hasn't cashed in on really get to him, but he doesn't. He continues with his persistence and his relentlessness to the net here, and it pays off in dividends as he gets on the board.
Brooklyn's been the better team offensively tonight. A lot of scoring chances, and they lead it late in this third period. Nice job tying up his opponent. Here's a shot. Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. Moves it quickly over to Marchenko. Oh, big-time hit on the play.
Well, and it's another hit. I mean, how many times is that now, James? He's going to continue to be a target if his head is down.
Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Easily turned aside by Rowe. Scores! And just like that, we've got a one-goal game.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's much less daunting now, isn't it, James? They're within striking distance to get the equalizer. They're going to have to continue to play aggressive and try and layer some good shifts together. You see players working on this all the time in practice, real tight to the net, just that quick release shot. It's got to be on the stick and off the stick. Well, it transfers to the game tonight.
Columbus hasn't rolled over in this one. That goal suddenly made this one a one-goal game.
They're hunting and they're hounding because they want it. You can feel it. It's the energy that's coming off the bench. You know that the coach is talking about retrieval and owning and possessing the puck. They did that on that last goal.
Puck picked up by Olivier. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. The Blue Jackets gain control of the puck. Sends it in on the attack. Quick pass to Nickel. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Picked off by Coyle. Brooklyn's gained possession along the boards. Jordan's got it in the corner. Picked off by Coyle. Moves the puck. Glove save and the play continues. Too much congestion in front. He got all of that one.
He's a power forward, and part of his game is delivering and executing hits. Well, he certainly did there.
Into the offensive end, right up the middle. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. And that's a great hits-up play by Fabro. Receives the pass. Oh, she came up clutch just in time.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from pucks.
A critical face-off looms here.
And the extra attacker is on the ice, James. So much pressure on the center to win this draw.
And it is all over with this one. Cheryl, you made your money on the penalty kill. What you make of that unit tonight in the win?
Well, I would have been sending it a couple hundred feet down the ice, not attacking, so I certainly like that. And you have to have the ability to read exactly where your opponent is, and I really like the pressure and the aggressive nature of this, and that's what leads to that goal.
This has really become one of the real premier party destinations in the hockey landscape, and here's a reason why. Look at this celebration here, Cheryl.
And you got to love this. I mean, the fans are there for you while you're playing the game, and you come back out to say thank you to them.
Thanks so much for taking time out of your schedule to join us tonight. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. See ya.